You're going to take steps forward. Again, these are just points on a map to what to do when you're aroused. Oh shit, I'm aroused. Fuck, let me relax her for a second and then get her to elicit intent. You got to be creative with it, but like I was telling you earlier, you do something 20 times or so, you start to get it, and you can grow with it. You can let it go, not be too worried about the technique. We just have like a few minutes. Who else wants it? Who wants the last one?
Hi. I feel like I know how to pick up chicks, but I'm more worried about how do you actually have a successful relationship and keep that going over long term and be happy with it?
Well, it's tough, man. I mean, relationships, see, in this industry, it's tough because we can help you probably with the first 4 months of that relationships. But I don't know too many well, I could be wrong. There's not many instructors that are having great relationships. I've had a relationship that could be better, could be worse for 4.5 years, man. But and at the time, I wanted to go in a different direction. The only thing that I can do is know what I want and assert it, and to be responsible for what I want. Like here's one of the things. When you start having a relationship with a woman, it opens up a different side of you. You have to express on a different level. You have to start reading a woman in a different way. You have to stop looking at the dominance. You have to stop looking at the fight. You have to stop looking at the control. When a woman comes at you and she's crying and upset or she's hysterical, that doesn't mean that I need to be dominant and freeze her out. It's her saying, she's coming at me going like, look, you're all I got. Please give me what I need. And you have to be able to read between the lines of that. You need to be able to, you change as a man. You change as a man to be able to, God, man, be one with her. And that's a different thing. When we're all yang, we can be whatever the fuck we want and fit in whatever pussy, comes our way, our interaction comes our way. But when we find one, we need to move with that and shape ourselves towards it. And you have to know that the only way, true masculinity and femininity, and really there's none when it comes to it, but true masculinity and femininity defines each other. And you need to define yourself through that woman and by that woman. And she's going to get the same thing. But the more you conflict, the more you fight it, the more you're fighting a power greater than yourself. Now, there's two things, right? When we are, when you talk about evolution, hey, we were probably evolved to, not be monogamous. Totally agree. Culture fits in so many ways. But one thing that's true, because sex is we communicate through sex. There's 3 animals that do it: bonobos, dolphins, humans. And we can do it in all different ways. But other animals can learn to enjoy and communicate sexually too, but they don't naturally do it. We do it to influence our culture. So what does that mean? We have a sexual urge to do all this shit. You can talk about all the evolution, but guess what's part of that evolution? We need to fit in that culture. And if that culture says for us to act a certain way, then we should abide by it in some way, all right? We need to humble ourselves by it in a little bit. Dude, relationships can be awesome, but they're going to change you, challenge you, and they're going to actually make you an awesome person. And also, if you just want to dance, if you want to go out and screw a bunch of chicks, then that's a beautiful thing too. I'm gonna wrap this up here, but what I want you guys to do is, look, I want you to keep an open mind for this sort of stuff. I'm somebody that believes that your life, your sexual life, and expression through that is one of the most beautiful things that you can have in exchange with somebody. You, like right now, man, you could be in the moment and have the best possible life you could think, as long as you're willing to allow yourselves to do it. Last thing said, and I'll probably say a little bit more after the camera stops rolling, but go to the sexuallife.com and also email me at steve@thesexuallife.com. I'm not going to write it again. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Thanks for having me here. And beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, 21 Conventions. You know what? I meant to bring my phone on stage to take a picture of everybody clap, but damn it. Hey, so are we having questions here or we're done? Yeah. Okay, cool. What's up?
You answered the question I actually had written down. You've already answered through that self-love that you touched on.
Okay.
So I thank you for that. Cleared a few things up. So I got a very big nugget there from you. My question is, inner critic. How have you dealt with your inner critic?
Shit, man. Dude, fuck. Sex is like the biggest thing which tells you that. I mean, geez, I don't know, I'm insecure. Like, I think I can handle it in whatever ways until like I started interacting with a woman. And the only way to do that is to explore more. I mean, I'm a big fan of writing things down. Anybody that works with me in a long-term capacity is going to have to look at themselves. They're going to have to interact with themselves and write down. Like, perfect example, open relationship or multiple sexual partners. Why is this affecting me? Why do I want it? What does it give me? What do I get turned on by? What do I get afraid of? What do I get upset about? Like all that sort of shit. What makes me jealous? Why am I jealous? Am I afraid of losing or am I afraid of somebody else being better than me? Why do I feel that? Okay, it might turn your world upside down. When you get woken up, everybody's kind of pissed off. But over time, and there's different ways to do it, but you learn to relax that. Hey, one last thing, guys. And this is something, and keep the mic passed, or I just want to say this. Hey, go here, thesexuallife.com/TSL24. That stands for The Sexual Life 24. There is a promo I'm doing. There's an online program that I run with people actually in Austin. There's video of a seminar once a week that is posted online, as well as calls and all this other stuff, which usually has this massive value. For 24 hours, I am offering it for $100. That has never been done before. If everybody signed up, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. But it's an opportunity for you guys to work and like to make some crazy growth. But keep on with the questions. Nothing else. Really? That's it? Nothing? Wow. You guys have no idea. Nobody asked about like any escalation shit or fucking, wow, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, you did. A little bit. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up because we got to go. But seriously, if you guys want an opportunity to work with me, this is usually like, well, a lot, but minimum $500, but it's $100 for the next 24 hours. thesexuallife.com/TSL24, and it's all good. Hey, thanks for letting me speak, and I hope you enjoyed it.